Eric, you call the timeout after when Debo was at the line. I assume you want him to miss that free throw. Just kind of what'd you see on that play? It looked awful close if he got over the line before the ball hit the rim, and looked like Jay Will had a tip attempt.
Yeah, I mean, we were close in a lot of different areas, Bob. Certainly that being one of the plays. Certainly looked at the last play when they threw the home run pass. Was that play, a walk? I don't know. So there's a lot of, in a game that's basically a one possession game. I think there's a lot of things you can go back on, but obviously the turnovers, we can't have our center have 4 turnovers, and certainly at the guard play, JD's 5 and Devo's 4. I mean, we have a goal for the last 7 years of trying to only have 9 turnovers in a game. And we had 18 tonight, so we doubled up our turnovers. I thought our effort was really good. I thought the effort on the glass to have 20 offensive rebounds, to out rebound them 32-46 on the road. But we got to do a better job of teaching, taking care of the ball. We definitely have to do a better job of defending the 3 ball as well. And you got to trust the defense behind you to take away those 3 balls, because those 2 areas certainly hurt us tonight.
And what do you think of JD's game? I know he had the turnovers, but he had 33 points, and just seemed like he had maybe his legs were under him a little bit better than last game when he'd been out for a while.
Yeah, I certainly think that the COVID, really affected him. We knew when he missed a game that we were going to miss him, which we certainly did at Mississippi State. And then I thought, our last home game that he didn't have his legs, which is to be expected when you're out. And he played much better offensively tonight. I thought he did a pretty good job drawing fouls as well, and he did a good job on the backboards for a guard. 2 steals out of our 5, which I think is a low number. We've got to be more active defensively. But the turnovers is, live ball turnovers end up in such high percentage shots at the other end.
Yeah, I got a couple more questions if time allows at the end. Thank you.
Scotty?
Yeah, Coach, just kind of going off that, one of the common threads in the losses is not just the turnovers, but I think maybe 4 of the 5, there's 20 plus points off turnovers. I mean, how does that get ironed out? And, it has to be frustrating to you because one of the hallmarks of your teams in the past has been good ball security.
Yeah, Scotty, it's really frustrating. Like I said, for 7 years, we've written on the board 9 turnovers or less. Take care of the ball, get a shot on goal. It's the same thing with our G League teams. Always took good care of. So just continue to, talk to, Jalen's he's got to, we can't keep threading the needle at the center spot. And then certainly our guards have got to understand that, the number one priority is to take care of the basketball. So certainly it's been an issue for us without a question.
I guess late in the game, how do you guys maybe bottle that defensive energy that you played with and try to, spread it out, better across those full 40 minutes?
Maybe a little of it's, we got to figure out from a personnel standpoint, who's out there. Again, I think Kamani did tonight, he did a great job from a defensive standpoint. And, when you're down like that, for 2 games now, the team has competed, the team has battled, they didn't quit. So if, I know all the fans that, the athletic department, like we're all disappointed, with our record right now. But having said this, you are what your record is, and you've got to continue to work and continue to get better in the areas that we're deficient at. So turnovers is a big part of that, Scotty. CJ.
Coach, you guys were on down 2 points at the half, and those first 4 to 5 minutes in the second half, it kind of ballooned to 12 points and 17 points after that. What do you think went into those first 4 minutes in the second half?
It's just so interesting because that's been another, we've been a good second half team. That's not been the case of late coming out of the locker room. So really disappointed with how we came out to start the second half because I thought we fought and battled and played well in the first 20 minutes. And, again, it's been an issue with this team coming out those first 4 minutes, until that first time out. So again, as a staff, all we can continue to do is watch film, show the film, talk to the players, try to have good practices. But certainly, all the questions that you guys are asking are the same issues that, that we saw as well. And we've got to try, it's our job as a coaching staff to try to clean those up and we'll get back to the drawing board on Monday.
And also,
I'm sorry, go ahead, CJ.
Oh.
Go ahead, CJ.
Also, Coach, you guys only have 5 fast break points. What do you guys need to do to get out in the break and get those easy buckets and get some momentum on the offensive side?
I don't believe that on the stat sheet at all. I mean, we scored 46 points in the second half and had 81 points. So, in reality, CJ, I don't really think at all that our transition offense, I mean, we're in the top 20 in the nation in pace of play from an offensive standpoint. So I don't think that whatever the stat sheet says it doesn't matter to us, because from a fast break standpoint, I thought we played with good pace, but defensively, when the opposition shoots 60.7% from the field in the second half and shoots 56% overall, that's an issue. And then the other thing, since you brought up fast break, we don't take care of the ball in transition. I want to get out and run. That's been a staple of our team, but the highest volume of our turnovers don't come in half court sets. They actually come in transition. So another area of us trying to improve and get better.
Curtis?
Coach, you mentioned being, disappointed with the 0-3 start in SEC play. Obviously, a lot of basketball left to be played. Do you feel like this group is close? And you've mentioned a number of areas to improve in. If you had to pick one, I guess, to kind of get you over that hump initially and take it from there, what would it be?
For sure, turnovers. You just, again, because one, you have the ball, you turn it over. 90% of those turnovers are live ball turnovers, and they end up in good looks for the opposition. So, in my opinion, and I certainly could be wrong, it looks like we're wrong right now the way that we're playing, but whether it's football turnovers, whether it's basketball turnovers, whether it's errors in baseball, those are hard plays to overcome, that we've got to continue to get better at.
Hutch?
Yeah, Coach, going back to the last couple of sequences, the decision, could you walk us through the decision to have Devo intentionally miss? As Bob said, it looked like it almost worked. And then before that, would you have liked a quicker foul? I think 13 or 14 seconds ran off the clock before the foul happened.
No, because we were trying to get a steal on the foul. And we wanted to give ourselves an opportunity of going the other way. So that I think played out the way we needed to. We fouled the guy that we felt was the right guy at the right time. Obviously, if you look at his percentage, and then he made 2, which you don't think 2 are going to go down just based on percentages. And then with 5 seconds to go and you're down, you're going to probably have to either come up with you got to come up with a steal, or you're going to have a play off of a free throw. And it was a decision that we made as a group as well. It wasn't just me making the decision. We discussed the 3 different things that we would have to do with 5.7 seconds left, and close, but didn't go our way the game.
And you kind of talked about it a little bit already, but you and several of the players have talked about, needing to play a full 40 minutes, and it just hasn't happened yet. Is there a common theme to the bad stretches, like when things go bad, and are you confident that you will be able to put a 40-minute game together?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think that with this unit right now, I think if you go back to the exhibition game against the Division II team, 40 minutes has been a struggle, quite frankly. You've got to be used to winning. You got to know how to win. There's a lot of things that go into it. And again, we just got to continue to coach and try to coach guys up and right now we're not doing that.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate your time.